안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
So we're in. Is she? Are you related to? Oh yeah. Oh really? So you're her son?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, it's really pleased to meet you.
No,
And we're in your mother's restaurant. It's your mother's restaurant?
it is.
Well,
This one is
Yeah, right. And so the name is
이모네해장국.
이모네해장국, and it's interesting because the only thing in English in this restaurant is the business card.
Oh, no, really, we got the menu.
I know. Okay, you got the menu as a consolation in English, which I think is actually wonderful. But then if you see, I'm just going to show people here, along the walls, all of the menus is just as you would expect to find in Korea,
Yeah.
written in Korean style. So you may as well be in Korea. Pretty much, yeah.
So the idea of having these on the wall is to make you feel that you're home.
Your home, yeah, sure. But I've got to say, I was just saying a minute ago to you, but my opinion is that this is probably the best. Like, this is my favourite Korean restaurant in Sydney. Put it that way. So, I don't want to start a big argument in the Korean community as to what's best, but the food here is quite particular. Like, it's soups.
Yeah. Pretty much only soup.
Soup, that's right. And
No barbecue.
yeah, so for like a lot of Australians don't actually they've never appreciated Korean food outside of barbecue. Yeah, and look, we could try and explain the food to you. Is it all hot? Is it all mealy? All spicy? Mostly.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
But for example, in our shop, we can make everything not spicy.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
just the one type of ingredient that goes into
Oh, really?
to make it spicy.
Okay.
So,
So
if you can't take the spices,
Yeah.
then we can simply take
So people can come and say, hey, listen, I can't take spicy for whatever reason. I reckon if you want to find more about Korea, the best place to do that, one great place to do that would be here. It's at 30 The Boulevard in Strathfield. So it's the station's just like 2 minutes that way. But you have to get here either around about 8 p.m. or be prepared to wait in a line because you still get lines. Like it's about 10 or 20 people long, right? The line can be.
It can be.
Yeah.
If you come in like a rush hour, like around between 6 to 8,
Yeah.
like where people want to have their dinner,
Right.
then you probably have to line up.
Yeah.
But on a hot day like today,
Yeah.
then you might not have to.
Yeah. Sure.
If you ever visit our shop in winter, then expect to wait on the line like after 8 o'clock.
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, even that is a nice appeal. Listen, this is it's the 13th of January, and that's what I'm calling the 13th day in this. What I'm calling 100 days to harvest. So looking at the bringing in the friendship tree into fruit in the harvest, and it's a project I've been working on for a few years. In fact, it just reminded me when I met your mother, which I'd forgotten about, and I was looking at the project back then. One of the questions on my mind at the moment, which I just want to leave everyone with, is what actually should this tree look like, the friendship tree? Because there are some things I'm working on that it will be, will occur. But I'm really interested in people's ideas in how we can express the friendship tree. What comes to your mind? Anything?
Maybe grape, like a grape tree.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once it makes the fruit, then
Yeah.
there's like more than 100 of them.
That's right. Yeah. I'm thinking of having. What I had in mind actually was making some sort of trestle or some sort of tree like that, and people could pin their own fruit onto it, and I could maybe develop that in Korea and then move it back to Australia. So schools that have sister city relationships could maybe contribute to it somehow. But it's the logistical question now how that might play out. But there's a augmented reality dimension to this.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a contribution from everyone.
Yeah.
To make the tree whatever it looks like.
Yeah.
You need at least 100 people.
Right.
To contribute.
That's the point. I mean, that's that I think that sums it up entirely. It might be a sort of the seed, original seed might have come from my idea, my imagination, but I'm building it on what other people have done in the past, and it is depending on the contribution of other people, and at least 100 other people. So there's been people I've had conversations with in the past, and in addition to asking what might the tree look like, in the next couple of days I'm going to start to tease out by asking what are your stories of friendship, and how can we capture those and include them in this as well. So I'm going to head out the front so people can see the sign, but I've got my dredger book up there. Yeah, it's great to see you, man, and thanks very much. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. So here's what I've got for dinner tonight. So there's the side dishes, the kimchi and everything, and this is the main dish, which is called 돼지국밥, which is basically flattened pig's head in a kimchi broth. And you can see the signs with the menus on the side of the wall. And just so you know where it is, 30 the Boulevard. Here's the sign just there. Where are we? So you can see it. You can see the distinctive sign of the lady's face. In fact, here it is. A bit easier to read. So it's in. It's intriguing because it's all in Korean. One of my favourite places for good Korean food. Cheap and cheerful. Come here, grab a couple of beers, enjoy a meal, and say hello to the people behind the counter too. They'd love to hear your point of view. Look forward to your contribution to the friendship tree too. More soon.